Good morning, paper crafters. Welcome to my channel, Scrapbooking with Jennifer. I'm here with a single page 12 by 12 layout. Before I get started, I wanted to let you know that I do have an Instagram account called Scrapbooking with Jen, Jen. It wouldn't let me put the whole name in. It was too many letters, I suppose. But if you want to see any of my work, you can go there and see it. If you need ideas, you don't want to have to go through all my videos, go to my Instagram page and you can look at my layouts and get inspiration. Before I get started, I wanted to let you know what I'm using today. I'm using paper from Authentique, and this one's called Seafarer. I'm using Border Lines by Creative Memories. I just traced out this wave and then fussy cut it, and it's called Ocean Wave. I used, if you've been scrapbooking for as long as I have, which is, gosh, 25 years I guess, I'm sure you have some of these in your stash, Fiskars paper cutters. I thought I might use this EK Success punch, but I changed my mind. And then I used this wood grain embossing folder to run a piece of paper through my Cuttlebug. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I have is a 12 by 12 shimmery blue cardstock, and I cut the center out so I can use it a little bit later. And my horses are in the window. Okay. And I'm going to cover it with this 11.5 by 11.5 cardstock. So first I'm going to put a little bit of my ATG glue on the inside of this paper that I cut out, and then I will put it on the edge of this printed paper here. So this layout inspiration came because I have a picture that was taken of my husband and I back in 2006. I was pregnant with my second child and had a baby who was about, what was she, probably about 8 months old. And our church hosted a pirate-themed dinner. That's all I remember about it. So we scrounged through our closets to see what we can find to make a costume. And I don't have very many pictures of myself pregnant with my son, so I thought not only is it a good thing to do to have a picture with my husband, but then also a picture of when I was pregnant. Okay, this is the inside of the 12 by 12 cardstock, and I'm attaching a piece of the Authentique paper to it. I cut down my picture because there was some stuff in the picture I didn't want to see. So this isn't a true 4 by 4. So this has been cut down to 5 inches by 7.5, and the inside one is 4.5 by 7. And then I just took a piece of red scrap paper, used those Fiskars scissors, inked it up, I inked everything up with Vintage Photo, and I'm going to lay this one down as well. Alright, so there's my photo mat, and it's going to go right here, approximately. Next I have my title. Here's a sword and the words. It says yo ho, yo ho. And the letters are cut out at 1.5 inches, and then I offset them, and the sword comes with the title, so I just kind of aligned everything to work accordingly. And the title was found on Silhouette, and the artist is Sarah Bailey. Alright, so let me go ahead and get these attached. And I can't find my zip dry. I have a feeling that my daughter took it. She likes to craft, so I'll have to ask her when she gets home from school today. So I'm just going to use this Beacon 3-in-1. I originally bought this title and the pirate, and I bought a boat as well, thinking I was going to use it on a Disney layout for Pirates of the Caribbean, and I didn't take any pictures in the ride, because if you've been on the ride you know it's fairly dark, and I think it just would have disturbed the whole setting. And I used another layout of a picture of my husband and the kids underneath the entrance. So I've had this for a while. That's one of the downfalls of just buying die cuts or paper piecings without putting together a layout for, with an intention, is kind of like with paper. Sometimes you just wind up having them in your library or your stash, and they either never get used, or luckily, like I did today, they get to be used for a totally different situation. Okay. Back in the day when I was really on a budget, and I didn't have much room to store any of my scrapbooking, I was very particular. Like, I would get my pictures and I would then go shopping for the paper or stickers or whatever I wanted to use. Like, I didn't just have a surplus like I do now. Okay, then I have this pirate, and he's cut at 5.5 by 4.5 approximately, and he was the artist is Samantha Walker, and again I found him on Silhouette, and I'm going to put him here, but I didn't want him just hanging out. I felt like there was something missing, so I just took a piece of scrap paper in a craft color, and I ran it through my wood grain Cuddle embossing folder, and I'm just going to stick him, or stick it, right under here. I think I'm going to do it this way. And I use my corner rounder. You guys remember those old corner rounders? To cut off the corners. And so you can use your imagination. He's either on a boat, he's on a dock, he's on a plank, I don't know. And then here is the water that I cut out with ocean waves. And it doesn't go completely to 11.5 because it's just one of my scraps, and I just didn't want to use a fresh paper for this, but that's okay. And so I'm going to stick this kind of equal with the photo mat, which is a little bit over, and this plank thing. Okay. And then I'm going to have it, I'm trying to decide if I want it to go all the way to the bottom or just up a little bit. And you know what? As odd as it may seem, I'm going to have it go up a little bit. I want the scene inside this striped paper. Okay. So first I need to get this down. And I'm filming this on a memory card because apparently my internal storage of my phone is too full. So we'll see how this works out. Okay. go ahead and attach this. I'm going to move this off to the side because I don't want to get any glue on there. Okay, and I'm just going to attach it just to the base of this here. All right. Okay, and he's going to go right there. Perfect. Okay, so that is my simple 12 by 12 layout. Let's see if I can get this whole thing in here. All right, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that this works out, that I can get on YouTube. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.